Most sellers fail on TikTok Shop, and it's not because of the platform, but because they don't know what actually drives sales. I've helped countless e-commerce brands scale from 0 to 6-figure months using TikTok Shop, and in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you the strategies we use behind the scenes. From setup to activating top affiliates to getting viral content that leads to sales. And here's the thing, most sellers are doing it wrong. They're wasting time on affiliates that don't convert or content that is not leading to sales, targeting the wrong audience, or just not focusing on that one feature that actually leads to sales, which I'm going to show you at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned. So be sure to watch this video all the way through because at the end, I go over the exact setup that helped me take a brand from 0 to over $100,000 per month in under 90 days. And if you're an e-commerce brand doing over $50,000 per month and you're ready to turn your TikTok shop into a serious sales channel, first link in the description, book a free strategy call where we'll help you navigate that journey. Perfect, jumping straight in. So these are going to be the fundamentals of a successful TikTok shop. This is going to be a full tutorial, so A through Z. Context, so this is a little bit about me. My name is Anthony. I'm based in Miami, Florida in the US. I run a full stack TikTok shop agency where we help brands launch and scale on TikTok shop. We've scaled countless brands from 0 to 6-figure monthly revenue. I'm going to be entering a bunch of results and client testimonials here. Perfect. So here's the context what we're going to be going over in this video. So I've broken it down into 4 pillars. So first, type of product and the actual product listing. Second, affiliate strategy. Third, content strategy. And fourth, actionable steps to implement into your own business. So jumping straight in, the product needs to be under $70, right? This is due because of TikTok's buying behavior, right? It's impulsive and spontaneous, and consumers don't tend to buy anything over $70, quickly and spontaneously. So products under $40 thrive on TikTok shop for this reason, right? So the product needs to be easily demonstratable and easy to shoot content with. Of course, TikTok shop is media first, is content first, like basically every other platform nowadays. So you need to make sure that this product is easy to shoot videos with. So here I linked a Kalodata. I'm going to take a look at this with you guys. This is basically just to show you the top, let's say 30 products on TikTok shop and what they are. So you can see you're going to see a lot of makeup. You're going to see some workout equipment on here. You're going to see some supplements, right? So you can see this is skincare, or not skincare, but makeup. Then here's metabolic patches. So this is health and wellness. Then beauty. This is a serum for moisturizing skin. We have Goalie here, a supplement. This is a very big brand on TikTok shop. Here, a workout equipment, beauty again, makeup, supplement, skincare. This is a Labubu knockoff, which is a very big trend right now. There's actually 2 brands, one other than this one, that is doing a lot of money with this type of product. Here, multivitamin, again, a supplement, more makeup, a makeup brush, right? Supplement, workout equipment. You could say a supplement, lip liner, lip liner, supplement, skincare, a charging bank. And then here, what is this? An auto scooper, so pet accessory equipment. Wavy Talk, this is another very, very big brand on TikTok shop. You can see this is in the beauty space. Supplement here for the gym. This is in the beauty space as well. A trimmer, supplement, a skincare, organic tallow. What is it? Another charging bank, charging brick, supplement, and then here's some fashion, and then a dog walker. So you can see like patterns with all these products. That was just to give you an example of what's actually working on TikTok shop right now. Product listing. So optimizing your product listing to good, which is going to show you on the actual listing from the seller center, is important. Not only does it boost your conversion rate, of course, but it also makes it that TikTok is more likely to push out your listings and give them publicity. So the listing can be broken down into 3 parts, right? First, the product photo, second, the product title, and third, the description. So by far, photos are the most important part of the product listing. So you want to make sure they are very clear and they showcase social proof as well. So for example, you can see on supplements that a lot of them have, you can see some supplements, they always add how many reviews they have or how many items they sold. This just brings social proof so people buy, especially if you don't have reviews on your actual listing. This is incredibly important. So for photos, you always want to make sure to A/B test them, always, because there's always going to be one working better than the other. It's very, very important. Titles. So product titles help with SEO. So try many different keywords. Again, this is important, not as important as the photos, but it's important enough to where you want to A/B test different keywords. So description. So make sure to keep it concise and separate paragraphs with bullet points. Also, you want to add images and graphics. The description is mainly just to give people more information on the product. So you want to make sure you actually include, you want to make sure you include useful information for the buyer to go down the buying process. So currently the best affiliate strategy is having a handful of amazing creators creating a lot of content instead of having a huge volume of mediocre affiliates creating one low quality, low effort video, right? In order to get good creators who post a lot of videos, you're going to need to offer them a retainer. So before, this is pretty new because on TikTok Shop, this wasn't the case before. Before you could just have a lot of affiliates who were mediocre, just post videos and you get sale. Now it's not like that. Now you really want affiliates to give them enough repetitions to understand the product and how to go viral with that product. So it's very, very important. However, in order to find good creators, you do need to get a lot of affiliates in the door to test which ones are the best. So one way you can do this is offering high commission to get more affiliates through the door. So anywhere between 20 to 40%. These are considered pretty high. You can also offer prizes or rewards for GMV goals. So this just incentivizes them to actually perform. You always want to incentivize people to perform, because if not, they're just going to take your free product and, shoot a low quality video. Also, you do want to have high volumes of outreach in the seller center. This is very important because, like I'm going to touch on, TikTok Shop is a numbers game. I'll touch on that a little bit later, but the more videos you get, the more likely they are to go viral. So this is another strategy you can use, which is called sniping high performing creators. I'm going to show you this, and you use this with a tool called Kalodata. So here we are in Kalodata, and this is the tool I was using before. I highly recommend that you do use this tool. It's a market research tool. I have an affiliate link, which I will leave in the second line in the description. For example, for this example, let's say you're running a makeup business. So let's take the top performing brand on TikTok Shop. And let's say we wanted to go and snipe some of their creators. So we can see this creator right here. They have made $520,000 in the last 30 days for this brand. So of course, if we're a makeup brand, we want this creator because they know how to go viral, they know how to get sales, etc. So what we do here is we see this name, right? And of course, we have all this information because of Kalodata, and we reach out to them inside of the seller center. So we just copy and paste your name, and you could put it into the seller center and you could reach out to them. So this is a very good strategy that I use for a lot of my brands, and it just helps me get a lot of good creators very fast. Back to the presentation, you can also pay to join creator groups where good creators are looking for brands to work with. So this is going to cost you money, but this allows you to have a lot of good affiliates in the same place consolidated. So you can just, it's very quick and easy. You don't have to go searching for them. So that being said, TikTok is a numbers game. So at the end of the day, the more creators you get, the more videos that will be posted and the more likely they are to go viral. So this is an important factor. Yes, you do want a handful of good creators, but to get there, you're going to need to go through a lot of creators. Content strategy. So content strategy. So the point of a content strategy is to be able to go viral again and again and replicate it, right? Most brands, they don't have a content strategy. So you can see that they might go viral once and they can't make it happen again. If you don't have a content strategy, you are going to be in the dark about what goes viral, and you are not going to be able to get sales consistently, only occasional spikes when something goes viral organically. The strategy starts by doing research, using Kalodata to see every winning video inside and outside of your niche. So you do want to do a lot of research. That you are going to put a lot of hours into this. Once that is done, you want to get an understanding of what hooks, angles, concept, pain points, and video formats are going viral. So once you understand this, you want to teach your creators how to replicate this sort of content that is following a winning content pattern. So this is best done one of two ways, right? First, which is most of the time the thing that I use, I create a content brief where all of the info is listed. And I show that to my creators and I give it to them so they have some guidelines to work off of. Second, this works a lot better, but there is a ton more work, right? So you want to create a community where creators are coached and interact with each other. Of course, you hop on calls with them and just coach them on what's going on and what they can do better. You always want to give your creators feedback on what they are doing right and wrong. So this is how they learn and get better. Once you find something that works and get sales, replicate it until it dies. Slowly, you want to start testing new angles to see what sticks. Right now ads is a very big part of it, of course. Every big brand uses ads, specifically GMV max ads on TikTok Shop. The best method for ads is called sparking ads. So this is where you post a video organically and see how it does again organically. If it does good, you spark it with ad spend. If it doesn't, you don't. So you never want to spark a video that didn't do well organically because it's not proven yet and you are very likely to lose your money. Actionable steps that you can implement into your own business. So ensure your product is a good fit for TikTok Shop. So again, anything under $70 and anything that is easily demonstratable is very good for TikTok Shop, and they can go viral and get lots of sales. Anything under $40 thrives on the platform. Second thing, you want to optimize your listing and A/B test your product photos. You want to make sure that your listing says good as the score. This way, TikTok really pushes you out. Find good creators who post 10 to 25 videos per month and offer them a retainer so they post, consistently for you. You want to snipe creators from competitors' brands. Also, you do competitor research and find winning video concepts and angles. Also, you do want to replicate what is working in terms of content. So let's say you post a video, it does good, it gets sales. You want to have another creator go ahead and replicate that same video to see how it does. And most likely it's going to get some sales. And of course, you want to see what videos are doing good, right, organically, and then you want to spark them as GMV max ads. That being said, let's jump over to full screen. If you're serious about scaling your TikTok shop, do not wait. The brands that take action early are the ones dominating right now. If you're doing over $50,000 with your e-commerce business and want to turn TikTok shop into a good sales channel for your business, book a free strategy call with me today in the first link in the description. Overall, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did like it, subscribe and like. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.